Good evening, everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Colin Cameron. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the City of Subiaco. And prior to declaring the Special Council meeting open, the Mayor-elect and Councillors-elect who were declared elected by the Returning Officer will make their declarations before me in accordance with Section 2291 of the Local Government Act in 1995. I'll call the Mayor-elect up first, and then I'll call each of the elected members up, and then you'll take your place once we've done the formal proceedings. So Mayor-elect David McMullen, if you'd like to make your way forward, undertake your declaration.
I, David McMullen of 20 Smythe Road, Shenton Park, having been elected to the office of Mayor of the City of Subiaco, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the Code of Conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under Section 5.104 of the Local Government Act 1995. Do we shake hands?
Why not? Congratulations. Thank you, Mayor McMullen, I can say now. If I could call upon Councillor-elect Rosemary de Vries of the North Ward, if you could please come forward to make your declaration.
I, Rosemary de Vries of 11 McCullum Avenue, Daglish, have been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Subiaco. Declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the Code of Conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under Section 5.104 of the Local Government Act 1995. You can clap. That was a joke.
Shake your hand
Thank
first.
you very much.
I've got a sign. It's now official. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Councillor
You can keep that down. There you go.
For those wondering what that beep was, it's completely automatic here in terms of the time. So we had run out of time. That's to limit speeches of elected members, not set up by me. So. If I could now call Councillor-elect Penny O'Connor from the Central Ward to please come forward and make the declaration.
I, Penny O'Connor of 35 Coolgardie Street, Subiaco, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Subiaco, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the Code of Conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under Section 5.104 of the Local Government Act 1995.
Could I now call upon Bridget Pine, East Ward, to make your way forward and read your declaration.
I, Bridget Pine of 96 Barker Road, Subiaco, having been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Subiaco, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the Code of Conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under Section 5.104 of the Local Government Act 1995.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, Daniel Fife from the South Ward. Would you please come forward and make your declaration?
I, Daniel Fife of 162 Gloucester Street, Subiaco, have been elected to the office of Councillor of the City of Subiaco. Declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the code of conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under section 5.104 of the Local Government Act 1995. There we go. You want me to sign something too?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you'd like to join us.
I declare the special council meeting of the 21st October 2025 held in council chambers at level 2, 388 Hay Street, Subiaco, open at 5:38 p.m. Welcome councillors, welcome staff, guests, media and any other members of the public. On behalf of the City of Subiaco, I acknowledge the Whadjuk Noongar people as the traditional custodians of this area, and we recognise their ongoing connection to the land and waterways here in Subiaco. Okay, I'll take attendances now. Presumably any requests for leave of absence can wait until the ordinary council meeting. I'd like to welcome all councillors, old and new. And I think we know who you all are. You're sitting in your allocated seats, so good evening to you. The executive leadership team is mostly accounted for. Chief Executive Officer Colin Cameron, welcome. Director Corporate Services, Director Business Development Services and Director of Development Services and Director Business Improvement. I see you're all here. Do we have an Acting Director Technical Services? No, we don't. So well, I'm sure we can get through tonight without Mr. Hambley's replacement. Okay, disclosure of interests. It would be odd if there were any, but councillors, are there any disclosures? No, I don't think so. Okay, one of the most important items of this evening, of course, is the election of the Deputy Mayor. The Deputy Mayor will be elected in accordance with the provisions of Schedule 2.3, Section 8 of the Local Government Act, and the Deputy Mayor is to be elected by members of the Council. The CEO will advise if any prior nominations have been received and then call for further nominations before conducting the election of Deputy Mayor. CEO.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. We've received one prior notification for the Deputy Mayor from Councillor Penny O'Connor, and I now call for any further nominations of the office of Deputy Mayor.
I, Rosemary de Vries, nominate Rick Powell for the office of Deputy Mayor of the City of Subiaco. Do you need that? Thank you.
Just checking if there's any further nominations.
Whether I accept the nomination.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
I should just check. Apologies for that. So you do accept, Councillor Powell. All right. Is there any other nominations? Okay, I declare the nomination period closed, and so now I just seek a little bit of time from governance as we actually prepare the ballot papers. It shouldn't take too long. Just depending upon how fast our printers are. Just for those in the audience, what I'll now do is I'll now authenticate each of the ballot papers. They're on official ballot papers, and so that is just really my initial signature to make sure that all of the ballots are official. And then what we'll do is we'll hand them out to the elected members. Elected members, you may mark the ballots in the seat that you're in, or we've also got another table up there if you wish to use an alternate table. It's by secret ballot, and as there are only 2 candidates, just a simple one in the preferred box is all that was required. For those in the gallery, and then we will, at the conclusion, if you could just fold your ballots, and we will then bring something around. It may well look like a Bunnings letterbox, because that's what it is. And once you've put all your ballots in that, I'll then count them. So yes, for those that may be wondering, if there was more than 2 candidates, then we would be undertaking optional preferential, but as there's only 2 candidates, it is just mark each ballot with the preferred candidate or the number 1. Thank you. One Penny O'Connor. One Rick Powell. And I haven't done like Survivor, ordered these at all. One Rick Powell. One Rick Powell. One Rick Powell. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. One Penny O'Connor, so that's 4 votes. Councillor Powell, 2 votes. Councillor O'Connor. 1 vote. Councillor O'Connor, 3 votes. 4 votes. 1 vote. Rick Powell. That seems to be 5, but I'll just double check. 1 vote. Penny O'Connor. So I'll just count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes for Rick Powell. 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for Penny O'Connor. And I declare Councillor Rick Powell elected to the position of Deputy Mayor for the City of Subiaco for the 2025-2027 term. I'll now take the declaration, if you can make your way, Councillor Powell.
I, Rick Powell, of 323 Onslow Road, having been elected to the office of Deputy Mayor of the City of Subiaco, declare that I take the office upon myself and will duly, faithfully, honestly and with integrity fulfil the duties of the office for the people in the district according to the best of my judgment and ability, and will observe the Code of Conduct adopted by the City of Subiaco under Section 5.104 of the Local Government Act of 1995. Thank you.
Oh, you got your own pen.
Oh yeah, got one pen. I don't need any more than that, do I?
No, I'll take that
You
one.
can have
over.
my pen as well.
And do you just want to fill that in as well?
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, done.
Congratulations to our new Deputy Mayor, Councillor Powell. Okay, members of the public, there's no public statement time, but there is public question time. I know there's a few of you who enjoy a question from time to time, but maybe not tonight because we don't have the microphone out next week. Announcements by the presiding member, and I will make the most of it. I'm itching to do so, not just because I didn't have to contest an election, but because we've got a reasonably full gallery, so I'd better make the most of it. And I'll start by saying that this council's common era started in October 2021. Cast your minds back, those of you who were there. We moved to a new look council, and I happened to be elected mayor that year. And I said at the time that in 4 years' time, I hoped that you would feel that you got what you asked for. Well, 4 years' time is now, and I'm feeling proud and grateful and feeling a sense of responsibility to know that I've been returned as mayor, re-elected unopposed for a further term. I think this is an endorsement of everything that I and this council and this city have done the past 4 years. So thank you to those people on council, past and present, city staff and the Subiaco community who've supported us all along the way. As a council and a local government, we're now in a fortunate position because the city whom we represent is more satisfied than they have ever been since the city started collecting that type of data. We know this not just anecdotally from verbal feedback, but we know it from benchmarked data, and we can say that community perceptions have risen at a time when trust in government institutions at all levels elsewhere has been declining. And the successes of this kind is built on relationships, so I'd like to acknowledge a few of those. Councillors, I'm glad to have a number of you returning for another 2 to 4 years, depending on where you are in your terms. Nothing is possible in local government without a functioning council, but the things we're doing here in Subi wouldn't be possible without a highly functioning council. And I think we describe our culture as one of collegiality, a culture that allows us to have robust debate and then to be able to socialise and to debrief and even enjoy each other's company once we put tools down. New councillors, no pressure at all, but we're looking to you to complement this culture, and I have no doubt that both of you will, so welcome to new councillors Fife and Pine. Staff, in 2021, I said that I hoped that we as a council would get the best out of you and give you the confidence to be able to implement our decisions and our direction and policy. And I think we've done that because the city's trophy cabinet continues to grow almost day by day. We've won state, national and industry awards and commendations, and there's no signs that that's going to slow. I also said in 2021 that I thought much would turn on the relationship between Mayor and CEO, and I predicted a productive relationship that set the tone for the coming years. In reality, Colin, I don't know how I was able to predict that because I barely knew you, but I think it's come true. It's been self-fulfilling, and I can say with confidence that in the last 4 years we've navigated many issues together, some external, some internal, and some that few others will ever, I think, truly appreciate. The other highly important working relationship is that between Mayor and Deputy, and it's a shame our outgoing Deputy is not here this evening, but Gary Kosovic and I have had a remarkably effective working partnership and become good friends also. So thank you to Gary Kosovich and congratulations Rick Powell. It's nice to know that the seat of power now rests in little old Shenton Park. The Mayor and Deputy Mayor both hail from that forgotten part of the city of Subiaco, God's country. Diane will start scheduling our coffees probably at the bakery in Onslow Road. Yeah, every second fortnight we'll do that. And the media, in 2021, I said that the local papers would have less drama to write about than they had enjoyed the years prior. And sorry, media, but that's going to continue. We do, however, appreciate what you do to keep our community informed. And one of the local papers we don't even refer to by name anymore. We just say Lloyd's onto it. Or I wonder what Lloyd's going to write. And by Friday each week, did you see what Lloyd wrote? But moving on, and this is important, this is a little bit more personal. I couldn't do what I do without the love and support of my wife, Sally. It's been a busy few years for me, but somehow she's managed to complete a Masters of Aesthetic Dentistry. She's returned to work after baby number 2 and again after baby number 3. And she runs the home every Tuesday night and every other time I'm on council business. I'm proud that my 3 kids are here also. Last time they barely made it through the ceremony. This time they seem to be going quite well. So well done to the next generation. I hope that the work we do here and on other councils across the state is making better communities for the next generation. In closing, the last 4 years on council have been characterised by good governance, professionalism and professional working relationships, and it's been a time of stability, progress and achievement. In 2026 and beyond, we will remain a high-performing council and local government, and we will progress significant projects, and we will continue to deliver high-quality services and amenity. We will implement our newly endorsed 10-year council plan, and will oversee a calendar of popular events and activations. So my promise, which is a promise from me and a promise on behalf of this council and the city of Subiaco, is that there'll be more of what you've seen the last 4 years, but we'll do it even better. We'll do it more effectively, more efficiently, and with even more professionalism, and we'll still have fun doing it. Thank you. Well, it's short and sweet tonight. There's no officer reports. So I'll declare the City of Subiaco Special Council meeting of the 21st of October 2025 closed at 5:55 p.m. I invite councillors and their guests to stay behind for drinks and canapes. Thank you, everyone.